What's up YouTube, Linux Fan Man here. So in today's video we're going to do it a little bit differently. No gameplay today. I've actually been working all weekend on a project here in the gaming den. That's what I'm calling it now, is the gaming den. So let's go ahead and go up there, take a look, and see what we have going on. Sorry about the kids outside. We got like 10 kids that live next door. So, alright, let's go into the gaming den here. Alright, here we go, guys. So, first things first, let's take a look here. So this really hasn't changed much. So I just got a whole bunch. I've never got rid of my old like cartridges and stuff like that, guys. I kept all that kind of stuff. So I have all that still. Alright. Then, of course, this box Atari 600XL, Commodore 64 bread bin that's boxed, Intellivision Flashback, and then the Commodore 64, the Commodore C64. So, and then I ended up getting this, guys. Now, I had this as a kid, and I ended up selling it. And I found this on eBay boxed, and it's pretty cool. I'll show it to you guys here in a minute, but unfortunately the top of it's a little bit broken. Mine wasn't broken, so, but I'll show you guys that. So we'll go over here now, and we got the Apple II set up with the Apple II monitor. Yep, eBay. I eBayed a monitor and got that, so that's pretty cool. Now the problem is, it works, everything's great, but it's missing the front cover here, which kind of sucks, but what do you do? Alright, and then we got a Commodore 64 that I got on. I should probably turn it off. That would be a good thing. And then the Amiga 500 with a bad power supply, so eventually that'll get hooked up, and hooked up probably to this monitor here that I got to the Amiga 2000. That's running and doing what it needs to do here. Alright, guys, so there we go. There's that. So I got all that set up. Now, I did change the gaming shelves too, so let's take a look at that. Alright, so here we got the Speak and Spells, right? Then we got Super Simon and Simon behind that, boxed. And then the Virtual Boy, and then Pocket Simon, and then the Atari 2600 here. I got boxed. I bought that just a little while ago at local video game shop for, I think it was 65 bucks or something like that. And of course all the Tiger games, and then the Game & Watches. And here's that Coleco little tabletop arcade thing. Oops, shit. But here's the Coleco arcade thing. So this is pretty cool. Now it is the actual same game as this Game & Watch. There's no difference. It's the same game inside. So Coleco actually licensed this game from Nintendo, and they just built this like arcade cabinet thing around it. Alright. Then we have the electronic footballs, some Showbiz Pizza memorabilia there, a pinball machine. I picked this up. I used to have one of these as a kid too. This was at the local Goodwill. I picked it up, so that was pretty cool. And then that little arcade machine thing there. Now, let me go over to the actual console shelf here. Alright guys, so things have kind of changed up a little bit here on the console shelf. So, I added more shelves and another console and a few other things. I put handhelds up here too, and they're all in sections now. So we're going to go over the Atari section. So since this damn thing was so big, the 5200, I had to put it on top. And then The Intellivision's next to it because it's kind of a fitting place for that. We'll get into that in a minute though. Alright, so then we got, well, let's do it this way. Here's the heavy sixer. Okay, 6-switch Woody, heavy sixer. Then the light sixer. Okay. Then the 4-switch. And then the Vader. Now this is the only one that's actually connected to the TV because it has the AV mod. So it's got a nice clear signal. Then I have the 6-switch, light 6-switcher of the Sears Arcade. Then the Atari Pinball down there, dedicated console. And then the Pong, the original Pong dedicated console. Then the Atari GSXE, computer / gaming console, 8-bit computer thing that Atari came out with. Still pretty cool for the collection. Then Super Pong over here, dedicated console. The Atari 7800 right here. And then the Atari Jaguar right here. So as we pull away, guys, I'm not trying to show you the other side yet. This is now the Atari section except for the Intellivision up there. Alright. So that's how that looks. So now we'll scooch on over this way. And this is where I got the ColecoVision right here, right on top. Because that's, I kind of figure the Intellivision and the ColecoVision kind of go mono and mono with one another. Alright, so next we'll go on to the Nintendo section. So the NES, the N64, the GameCube, and the Super Nintendo. So that's kind of my Nintendo section there. And we'll go ahead to the Sega section. So you got the Sega Genesis 32X and Sega CD, Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, and that's pretty much, oh yeah, I forgot, the Master System. Oh yeah, look at that. Mikey, that's your favorite. Shout out to my boy Mikey. He's actually going to be donating a Blue Yeti mic to me, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so next we'll go on to the PlayStation section. So here's a PS1, 2 PS2s, a slim and a fat, and my new addition, the PS3. Now this is not new, this is my PS3 I've had forever, but I think it's finally time to kind of put it into the retro gaming console section. It's not yet, but its lifespan has been discontinued and it's no longer being produced, so it's now in the retro rack. Alright guys, next we got the Xbox section. So there's the original Xbox and then the Xbox 360 over here. Last, we got handhelds. So in the back section here I have the Sega Nomad, and then of course Game Boy Color and the other Game Boys here. And back there I got a Sega Game Gear, and then the two PSPs, PSP 1000, PSP 2000, and then in the middle there's that I kind of put it in here because I feel it's fitting. I mean, it is a handheld system. I mean, obviously it wasn't made in the 70s, but it's the Atari Flashback portable. And I have an SD card in there, so I have every Atari game on it. Pretty damn cool. So anyway, guys, that's the new updated retro cave, I guess. A retro den, if that's what you want to call it. But as you can see, lots and lots of stuff in here. So pretty cool. Like I said, I'm going to have lots of content coming up for you guys. We'll be taking a look at every one of these systems. Then after that, we'll be doing game reviews and a whole bunch of other things, guys. So just stay tuned. If you're not subscribed to me, go ahead and click subscribe. All right, you guys, have a great one. Peace out.